Grandparents Fred and Viv Morgan are 94 and 73.
That bit there needs pruning.
Yes, it does.
This is their family home in rural Warwickshire.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yes, please.
This is the sitting room, and here's our bedroom.
But 3 years ago, they made some unusual home improvements.
This is the science lab. And through here we have the art room.
Fred and Viv have turned their house into a school.
Good morning, Northleigh House School.
And use the pipettes to do that.
They've converted their spare bedrooms into classrooms, their garden into a sports pitch, and their barn into a music studio.
We've suggested these things to me, and I agree with her.
That's standard procedure with everything.
Yeah.
And it's not just the location that makes their school out of the ordinary. It caters for pupils with very challenging emotional needs.
I read in the newspaper that a young girl of 15 had thrown herself off a motorway bridge because she was in despair. She had been bullied, and we both thought, how shocking, we must do something.
They wanted vulnerable children who really felt that their life was at an end to have somewhere where they could just be safe.
Viv and Fred don't come from education, they came from a business background. But they started to build their expertise. They brought in very skillful and very compassionate staff.
Fred and Viv's school, Northleigh House, is Ofsted approved and has now provided places for more than 40 children who face problems including bullying, anxiety disorder, school phobia and autism.
Children attend here because life in mainstream schools has just been overwhelming for them. And this school creates an environment where they can gain in self-confidence and they can learn effectively.
This one's coming out really well in England.
It's more like home here, isn't it, rather than school?
I was persistently bullied for a long time, and it got to the point that I couldn't take it anymore, and I took an overdose. Ever since I came here, everything has got better.
If we hadn't have found Northleigh House, I don't think my daughter would be alive today.
The best thing about this school is that I can just be me. Like, I'm not afraid to be me.
I didn't like my old school, didn't like going on the bus, was really scared. I really enjoy coming to school now.
They've sacrificed their own retirement to help children and to make them feel safe and happy and succeed in their lives, and that's amazing.
It's nice doing it all.
We haven't given up anything. We've gained so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Viv and Fred Morgan.
Lovely to see you. Quite a story. Not one that we would expect, I have to say. So it's quite
It just happened, and it's lovely, and the children are wonderful, and it's just lovely to see them move on from being so upset to having a chance in life.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see. Fred, I understand that you had to be dragged here tonight away from your bridge club, was that right?
Something like that, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you managed to succeed to bring him here, that's for sure. One thing I wanted to ask you about, because obviously this bullying is a tremendous problem across the country, and you've managed to help a number of children who've been seriously bullied. Do you ever get any examples, once they come to you, of the social media being a problem with them?
It is, yes. It can be. It can be very good and great fun in used properly, but yes, because it follows them home and it's everywhere. Yes, it does.
So do you advise them about that?
Yes.
Or somebody in the school?
Well, I don't know, but the staff are brilliant. Yeah, they do.
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful.
And teach them to deal with that and life in general. Yeah.
Now, you've had some tremendous successes as well, haven't you?
Yes, we've had in 3 years we've been open, we've had 34 children go through the school, including the ones that are there now. And to my amazement, every single one of them has benefited. Some have gone on to further education and some have gone on to employment, but they come and they're in a poor state and they leave, and it's just lovely to see them. I wish everybody could see them because it is really wonderful. And I'd like to open more of them because there's so many children, but we can't do that.
What do you think about that, Fred?
I know what she's like, yes.
Yeah. And you don't argue, like you said.
No, Viv's always right.
Sensible man.
And Ruth, who we heard from, she was one of the more severe cases because she had actually taken an overdose before she came to you.
Yes, quite a few of them have, about half.
Really?
That come, yes. And unfortunately, they keep trying, and eventually they do succeed. And if we can't stop that, you know, all grown-up people, if we can't stop that, it's a poor thing for society in general. And if they don't get help now to live a successful and useful life, they end up in mental health care or in prison, which is a great loss to them, society, and very, very expensive financially. Much more expensive than our schools, our one school. Hopefully there will be more schools.
Would you like to stand as Prime Minister at some point? Because after that speech, I think
I don't think so.
Now, Fred, how old are you now, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
Pardon?
How old are you now, sir? Oh, we've skipped that question.
90.
Will you ever retire?
Yes, when I'm 97.
No, you're not.
We didn't ever talk about it.
We don't ever talk about it.
We didn't ever.
So much. So you have one celebration tonight, which of course is your success with Northleigh House and winning a Pride of Britain award. But there's also another celebration, isn't there, Fred? What's the special day today?
It's Viv's birthday.
It's Viv's birthday. We need guests, we've got lots and lots of guests, but we also have a very special guest who's going to come on with your award. He's waiting in the wings, an entertainer who's been in showbiz for 75 years. It's always nice to see him, Please welcome Sir Bruce Forsyth.
Congratulations. Well, our combined age is 254 years. That's worth a round of applause. And Joan Collins was going to do that with me, but I told her she was too old. That didn't go down too well with her either. But I think what you two people have done at your stage of life to look after the people that you have, it's so amazing. When I saw the video backstage, I couldn't believe you've done all you've done for young people. And I'm sure they must be so thrilled with you as we are. And if anybody deserves a trophy, you two do.
Thank you.
And Vivian. I've got a granddaughter called Vivian. Yes. So it's a nice day, lovely.
So we have our birthday girl, Bruce.
Yes,
our star guest, that's you, Sir Bruce. And what we need now is a really special cake, don't you think, for a birthday? Well, we've got someone who's baked it herself, can you believe? Ginger Spice herself, newlywed Jerry Horner.
We should all sing Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vivian. Happy birthday to you.
More schools.
More schools. Amazing. You're amazing.
But yes,
yeah.
we must make it sustainable.
You've got to blow them out first.
Better blow them out.
Okay. Okay.
Those tricks.
What have you done, Jerry?
Come on, you can do it. Fred, come on, Fred.
That was their estate manager.
Spit on it, isn't it?
Very well.
Thank you, Sir Bruce Forsyth. Thank you, Jerry. Beautiful cake. And congratulations once again to Fred and Fred Morgan.